Where is your manners? Mac World Live at 5. We back, y'all. What's going on, man? we back. We back. We back. Ooh. Look at me, y'all. I'm dry as shit. I look like my face all shiny and shit. But I'm all dry. But that's because I was working out. But nah. We back. So what's going on with y'all, man? What's the word? What's the play? What's the deal with y'all? I had actually planned on coming back yesterday. Had the thumbnail all made and everything. But then I ended up having a internet outage in my area. Not even me. Not even like, like it was in this whole area. We had an internet outage and it was through Spectrum. Spectrum always messing up. I don't know what the deal is with them. So shout out to everybody who don't got Spectrum. Let me see. Yeah, shout out to everybody who don't got Spectrum. So y'all ain't gotta worry about those internet outages they make you pay for. Cause you be them paid and you still end up paying. It's 80 degrees in Milwaukee today. Let me see how many degrees it is. Matter of fact, let me check. 81 degrees in Milwaukee today, man. It's a good old day. So shout out to everybody, man. Checking me out. I ain't really make no big announcement about how when I switched over to the 5 o'clock slot. But I like let people know. But I am gonna, let folks know right now. Mac World Live at 5. I'm gonna let folks know right now. Yeah, and then I'm gonna do one for Facebook too in a minute, but y'all know how I go, man. So let me tell y'all what we got today. We got Asian doll, she came in with the big LVE. We gonna talk about her. She had some stuff to say, more of the same that you probably heard before, but just running it back down, running it back down some more. You know how it goes. There we go. Get a little bit of lighting in here. I got my studio lighting, but then I got some natural light coming in because I wanted to just let the sun shine in a little bit. So if you're seeing that contrast, that is what it is. Shout out to everybody checking me out, though, in my 5 o'clock slot. And I hope y'all enjoying y'all day, and I hope y'all had a good day today, because it was definitely a bomb day today. Weather-wise, I know at least for us it was up here in Milwaukee. So check it out. They finna be outside. We got to discuss that. We got to discuss the ideologies of the outsiders. You know what I'm saying? Let's start calling them bad bees and just start calling them outsiders. That's where they from, and hence shall they return to thou streets. We're gonna talk about Cash Doll. Like I said, she ain't even from the streets. Y'all watch Stranger Things. She for the upside down. She for the upside down. We're gonna talk about that from her ideology. We got this dude. Bruh blacked out. Bruh spent 170,000 on his legs. Yeah, is getting your legs lengthened, the new BBL for dude. How girls be like, I don't want no short man. What, you gonna go get your legs lengthened? Like a hoe go get a BBL? And how they be walking around or always trying to get themselves in situations where they gotta twerk. But you gonna be walking around tall as hell? Mm-hmm. Getting shit off the shelves or something? What you gonna do? So we're gonna talk about that because that's overkill, bro. You gotta accept yourself. You work with what you got. You don't try to buy a new you. You know what I mean? At least that's what I think. And then the last thing we're gonna look at, dude was with the girl 11 years. Now, I might have seen this because it went a little bit viral. Bro was with the girl 11 years. Found out she was cheating. And she like, it don't matter. She like, what do it matter? Don't you love the kid? I said, hell no, bro. Got caught up in her truth. You heard me? Her truth. You know how girls be talking about they truth? That was some of her truth. In her world, it don't matter who she had the kid by. As long as you love the kid, she don't care if the kid know if it's her real daddy or if the daddy know if that's their real kid. It's crazy, man. How living her truth, though. She lived her truthest. But nah, we gonna talk about that, man. But you know how I gotta get these analytics together for the one time. So yeah, shout out to everybody, man, checking me out at the 5 o'clock slot, my first 5 o'clock show. And what I'm gonna do eventually, now that I'm doing it a little bit later and I know more people can see it, I'm gonna try to link it with my Facebook so I could do like a simulcast to like Facebook and YouTube live at the same time. So yeah, we're gonna explore that option. But in the meanwhile, y'all know what I gotta do, man. I gotta get these analytics together. So we gonna get that cracking in. Yeah, then we gonna come on right on back and get into it. Y'all know what it is. Mac, we're live at 5. Let's go. Mac World live at 5, baby. Let's go. Let's get right into it. What's going on with y'all, man? Like I said, I moved to the new slot. I told y'all I made some bad boxing bets. and it drove me right back into the workforce. I thought I was retired. You know what I'm saying? Then prom came up. My daughter's dress was $800. You know what I'm saying? Caleb Plant got knocked the fuck out by David Benavidez. Gino came to collect on me like a motherfucking mobster. My guy Zilla, Prince Zilla, shout out to Prince Zilla. He just fought Golden Gloves this weekend. You know what I'm saying? He came to collect on me. You know what I'm saying? Like a mobster. And yeah, man, I just, you know, I had to pay up and it put me back into the workforce. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I currently stand right now. But nah, for real though, let's get into it, man. Speaking of the workforce, man, this man right here, he was doing work. He was definitely putting in some work. He put in what they say, being a stepdaddy or a stepchild, a step parent, but I always heard it referred to for a stepdaddy. Say being a stepdaddy is a thankless ass job. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, let's check it out. Let's see what he got to show for strapping up his stepdaddy, for strapping up the stepdaddy shoes. Let's go.
What's up is why you've been lying to me for 11 years, telling me that DJ is my real son. Why you been lying to me?
What have I been lying about?
I got a DNA test done.
A DNA saying what?
Saying that he's not my son.
Let me see this DNA test.
You don't need to see it. I saw it.
How DNA test gonna say?
How you gonna be lying to me for 11 years? Why would you do that to me?
Well, where's the lie?
The lie is you. You are the lie. You have been lying to me for 11 years, having me believe that my son that I've been raising for 11 years is not really my son. Like, how could you do that to me? Like, what can you say for yourself right now?
What made you get a DNA test?
Because I went through your phone.
And why?
Talking about me, laughing and bragging, telling your friends that I have no idea that he's really not my son. So I went and got a DNA test done. Like, you think I'm stupid or something? Like, how could you do this to me?
You know what?
What? You care more about me going through your phone than you lying to me about my son not being mine? Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? You care more about being humiliated and me finding out that our son is not really my son and that he has a different father. I sure have, because I thought he was my son. Because you've been lying to me this whole time.
What are you talking about? Does it matter?
It does matter. Are you crazy? What do you mean? That absolutely matters. Like, you don't see anything wrong with what you did?
So let me get this straight, just to try to chop this hash and eggs up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So let me get this straight. So she talking about, do it matter that she been lying to the nigga for 11 years and made him think the kid was his? Do it matter? If it didn't matter, you wouldn't have lied about it for 11 years. But he should have known, though. He confronted her with some hurt in his heart. He confronted her all wrong, because what he found out, when he seen it, she was laughing and bragging about him not knowing about it. So already that showed that A, she was aware, B, she heartless about the situation. It wasn't no, oh my God, I don't care, what if he finds out, I don't want to lose him. No, she was like, ha, I'm fooling this fool. You know what I'm saying? Like, fool me once, fool him once, shame on him. Fool him twice, shame on him. Fool him for 11 years. You know what I'm saying? That's just it. She just an 11-year hope, just fooling people. Oh, hope. But it is what it is, though. Let's go. Damn, that's crazy. She don't even give a fuck. Let's go.
You don't see anything wrong with what you did? You've been lying to me. You've been sitting here lying to me for 11. Of course I love him, but I can't. But you guys can't stay. You can't stay here anymore.
Where we gonna go?
I don't know. It's not my problem. 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 You can't stay here. You can't stay here. You can't stay here. I don't know. It's not my problem. I did my job. I did my job. I did my job as a dad. I did my job as a dad. You can't stay here anymore. Y'all gotta go.
And now when she just tell dude, we ain't going nowhere. She telling dude, she like, where we gonna go? We ain't going nowhere. She don't got no respect for dude. She don't got, like, she has zero respect for this man. After she lied to him, she's still more worried about her situation. She ain't even worried. She could give a fuck less about dude. It's crazy. This shit is crazy. She said, we ain't going nowhere. And then on top of that, she like, we'll see. You know, she gonna use the common law marriage thing against you. She know that the system gonna help her out because they gonna be like, bro, it was on you to get a DNA test. You ain't get the DNA test. What can you do? You sat up with her for 11 years playing catch with Junior. I would have been went out for smokes. Annette in the building. What's going on with you, Annette? I was wondering if you was gonna show up to my live at 5. What's up? Annette here, we all good. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the moderation gang, tool gang on deck. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Oh no, it's all good. Don't worry about it. It's my first show at 5. I gotta get, you know, I done did 100 shows at 1 o'clock. Shit, I did one show at 5 o'clock. I gotta get used to doing my live at 5 my damn self. You know what I mean? Kind of readjust to it. I had to switch my workout time. I had to make a couple of life changes. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good though, man. And I feel like I get to do some more things with my evening like I wanted to do. I'm kind of a natural early bird anyway. But yeah, we on this dude top right here because 11 years he was with the girl, went through her phone, seen that she was bragging that the kid wasn't his and she was fooling him. And now he still, listen, I'm gonna tell you like this, and that anytime a dude catch a girl dead wrong and he ain't pissed, but he trying to ask her shaming questions like, how could you do this to me? What do you have to say for yourself? He don't want to leave the hoe. That's what's going on. He don't want to leave the hoe. And that's what's going on right here. He asking her questions like, how could you do this to me? You know how she could do it. She a fucking con artist. Let's go.
I did my job. I did my job. I did my job as a dad. I did my job as a dad. You can't stay here anymore. Y'all gotta go. Both y'all can't stay anymore. No, I'm hurt. I can't deal with it. Y'all can't stay here anymore. Y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta get y'all house. Y'all gotta go. I can't deal with it. I'm putting y'all out. Yes. I'm gonna put you out. I'm gonna put you out. I will pack your bags myself and put you out of here. I will pack your bags. Y'all can't stay here. You gotta go. You lied to me. You lied to me for 11 years. For 11 years straight, you lied to me. Having me believe that he's my son. No, you gotta go.
She said, and you lied. Or she said, and you went in my phone behind my back or so. Just heartless, man. So cold. Heart so cold. Man, look, I'm gonna tell you, a prostitute heart is cold. You know what I'm saying? They heart colder than Alaska. These some prostitutes. Man, she done sat up with you and shit, man, just cause she seen you as just somebody who wasn't gonna be dumb enough to ask questions. You know, don't think that girl be with, like, I'm gonna tell y'all that right now, man. That's why a lot of guys who single are looked at as toxic, because they have a certain level of awareness that girls can't, certain type of girls despise that level of awareness of their type. They be like, like they know the tricks that they can pull on guys, and they know the way they could kind of play off guys' emotions and shit, especially if he a good guy. So when they can't do that to a certain type of guy, they automatically assume, it must be because he toxic. You know what I'm saying? Or they label him as toxic or whatever because he's aware of the games that they play or whatever. You know what I mean? And these are the type of guys like, dude is a mark. He what we call a mark. You know what I'm saying? Or what we call a mog. Dude is a mog. That's what he is. Mog ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because he was right for the picking. He gonna stay right there and do what he told and not do what he ain't told. Think about Will Smith. He sit up, Jada Pinkett Smith talk to him any type of way. Somebody else say something, she give him a look. Now he want to man up, grow some nuts in the moment. You know, dude right here, he sat up with her for 11 years. Her attitude, you could kind of tell he probably knew what he was putting up with. She probably got a nice body or something. I bet you that's what it is.
You gotta get up out of here. No, I can't look at you. I can't look at. No, y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go. No, before I do something crazy, I'm gonna regret.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Before I do something crazy, I'm gonna regret. He couldn't even say. He ain't even say that shit with his chest. And shout out to dude, man, because that's a painful situation. But man, I'm a firm believer that people don't just wander in these situations, man. Like, you be knowing the girl you dealing with. Like, it's so many different types of girls out here. It's a such thing as red flags and all that. Flags be redder than this red cup. You know what I'm saying? Like, dudes be knowing these red flags, all that. They be wanting to ignore it because they think, man, I'm going to get this girl before somebody else get her. If I don't get her, another simp gonna simp up and she gonna be with him. They be feeling like, I know she ain't with me because she like me, but let me simp up and get her before another simp get her. You know what I'm saying? It's sad, but it's true. It's sad but true. And then you turn around in one of these situations. How can you do this to me? Shit crazy. She a hoe, bro. That's how she do it.
You lied.
Turn me on, I'm feeling like.
I guess that's the end of it right there. Nah, but she a hoe. That's how she do it. You know what I'm saying? She don't have no type of remorse, or she don't have no type of accountability. She look at it like everything that you do, and this is just the one thing she did right here, the one big lie. But it was things that she did in the past, and in these past 11 years, you have been letting her slide with, because her attitude too defiant, to where I don't believe it just starting to stop with her lying about the kids. She done lied about you plenty. She done lied to you plenty of times. She done not came home plenty of times. She done did a lot of stuff like that, but you done put up with it because you was thinking like, man, I'm a put her on the spot. I'm gonna make her like, man, you can't beat no hoe in no emotional games. You know what I'm saying? Once they emotions is in a certain spot and they think in a certain way, my nigga, it ain't nothing you gonna do to guilt trip no woman who is a woman scorned or who is already devoid of a certain amount of emotion. Then some dudes gotta recognize, like, bro, some girls just empty on the inside. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing there. They feel however the latest song on the radio tell them to feel. You know what I'm saying? They like what they friends like. They don't like what they friends don't like. It's some girls, they just empty on the inside, bro. You gotta recognize that, and you might have caught one of them. She got pregnant by the dude she got pregnant by. She might not even have known he was the father. And it might have been a couple dudes she might have been picking out to be the father, but you just the one that, you was the one proud and picked Junior up and swung him around and all that. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta watch. Annette say dude was probably zestfully clean. He probably was zesty as hell too. Nah, but it's just crazy, man. Like, I be feeling like they know what the hell going on with the girls they dealing with. It ain't just something that come out of left field. You gonna see some signs and different stuff like that. It's not just gonna be something that just happened. And it's, the thing is what I call a get the girl mentality. A lame gotta get the girl mentality. It ain't a mentality like, let me find the girl that's right for me. It's a mentality like, man, gotta get that girl, dog. Gonna get the girl, dog. What you got going on today, bro? Man, I'm gonna get that girl, dog. She's all mine, man. Like, bro, don't nobody be out here chasing these hoes no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a matter of fact, the way it work now, you know what I'm saying? They be talking about, yeah, I slid in his DM and all that. And I like, man, you just wait on them to get horny. And you know what I'm saying? You just sit up, man, go hit the gym, play some video games, man. Eventually, ding, yo hotline gonna ring. You know what I'm saying? Take care of yourself. Learn about some stocks. Do some shit that matter, man, because they ain't going nowhere. And it's always gonna be some niggas that don't got nothing to do but worry about getting their approval, that they're gonna focus. They want every man to be like that. Any man that ain't like that, they gonna bear it off for you because they gonna be like, man, he's not chasing me like the other guys and all that shit. But on that note, that brings me to my next clip, man. And one thing, you know, what I'm talking about here and what I'm putting the emphasis on is the things we do to get these girls. You know what I'm saying? The things we do to get them to please them to be what they want us to be. And how much do that shit really benefit you in the end? Check this out, y'all.
He's going to be 5 inches taller.
About 7 years ago, we did his femurs. He started at 5'5", and now he's about 5'8". His goal is to get to 5'10". So just last week, we did his tibias. We're gonna start lengthening today. He's already walking with the walker. He is in a wheelchair, which I always recommend a wheelchair for long distances. Let me see you straighten out your leg. Yep, and bend it all the way. Good, move your ankle up and down. Excellent, he's got perfect range of motion. His pain is very well controlled.
5'5", so I gained about 3 inches in 2016, and right now I'm at 5'8", and I decided that I was ready for the second time, so that's why we're doing the fibula. 1 week out from surgery, feels pretty good. I can do some walk with the walker, and then I'm doing some PTs, and I'm gonna start lengthening today when I get the device, and I'm looking forward to that. Dr. M is really nice. He does take care of you. He's available all the time to speak with you if you have concerns. So that's the main reason why I came back to him for the second time.
Okay, do you mind pulling up your shorts a little so I can see your thighs?
Oh,
Amazing, yes. Okay. Wow. Now straighten out the leg, this one. Yeah. Straighten it out if you
Them
can.
scars ain't going nowhere either for the rest of his life.
Amazing.
This is so sad.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you like this. I got in a car accident when I was 20 years old. The two bones, they lengthen when you get a lengthening surgery, the fibula and tibula. I cracked and crushed my left fibula and tibula. So they had to put the thing on me to lengthen the bone back out. They took pieces of both sides of my hip because you got a lot of bone in your hip that can regenerate when you're young. They took a fat chunk of my left hip bone and a fat chunk of my right hip bone. They put it in my leg, and then they had me they put the thing on there like that they gotta wear to do the lengthening surgery. So where it was broke at the bottom, they broke it at the top. And they slowly moved the bone that was there down into where my ankle joint was that I broke, that I cracked and shattered all that shit. So it slowly moved the bone down into there. Then the space at the top, they filled in with the bone or whatever, right? So they put this thing on my leg, and it's called I would never forget the name of it because it looked like a cage, and it's called an Elizaroth. And I'm going to show y'all what it looked like. Elizaroth. Let me see. Leg brace. Let me see if they show it. Yeah, this is how it worked. Elizaroth. That's what it's called. A Elizaroth. So this is exactly how that shit worked. This how it worked right here. That's that cage, boy. I had to wear one of them. I had to wear one of them for like a year, y'all. You see that? And then they go through they drill through the bone. Yep, exactly. And they attach it to the things. Yep, that's I did all this. Yep, and you keep turning it and then move it down. Yeah. It's a quarter turn. This shit some scientific shit, y'all. I'm telling y'all. It's like it become like a part of your leg, for real. And you remove it 1 millimeter per day, just like that, yep. Bam, you see that? That's crazy, and that's how it worked right there. And now it's longer. You see what I'm saying? So nah, that's what, you know, and then on top of that, it's, yeah, and that it is painful. That shit hurt. My shit hurt like a motherfucker. That shit is not, cause you turn all those screws a millimeter. So a millimeter is like a quarter turn. I never forget, it's like a quarter turn. So like from 3 o'clock to like 6 o'clock, you know what I'm saying? And you'll turn every one a quarter turn, and it moves it down a little bit. It move it down a little bit every time. And it's painful, man. It's some painful shit. You know, it's not something that you want to be going through just to think you gonna get some putty. You know, because what if you go through all this? I'm trying to show you how it look when somebody got it in them. So you can see it going through them. Like, that's how it look right there. That's how mine look. Exactly
Dispose
like
of the
that.
swab into the plastic bag. Take a fresh swab for
That's
the next pair of
exactly
pins.
how mine look. And you
work your way
gotta
down the
clean
frame
around the pins because
until
they
all
get
the
some
pin
little
sights
jello
have been
looking
cleaned.
stuff around them and all that. It's gross, y'all.
Once all
It's
the
real
pin sights
fucking
have been
gross.
cleaned,
We
are now
up here
ready
doing
to-
science experiments on ourselves. We taking ourselves apart, breaking ourselves, putting ourselves back together, making ourselves longer. We sitting up playing Legos with our damn bodies and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't right, man. It ain't right. But nah, he paid $170,000 to get his legs lengthened, to go from being 5'5" to 5'10". And now what's crazy is, you know what? It's like the BBL. Let me see what the next say. She said, well, I guess if we could get BBLs, a man could be taller. Yep. And you know what? It's just like with the BBL, right? It's like, you know why your BBL make you depressed and why you hate your BBL after you get your BBL? Because it's only big and it only looked like something special to you because you was obsessed with the way your butt looked before the BBL. So to you, you thought getting this BBL was gonna be this big deal, but don't nobody else give a fuck. So then you get this big fake booty that you feel moving around with this ankle fat all in your back, and you start to feeling bad because it's like, damn, don't nobody know what I've been through to get this BBL, man. Y'all better be looking at my BBL. EB in the building. What's going on, E? Talking about these leg surgeries. Are these leg surgeries for men the new BBLs? Because you could only grow so many inches with it. See, E like 6'3", 6'4", right? He what y'all call a hoochie daddy and shit. He be wearing them little shorts. He got a beard and shit. Dog is a straight hoochie daddy, right? And so like for somebody that's tall for real, right? Like let's say I go get my legs. Millset Rose in the building. What's going on? 2 shots to Cuzzo, man. What's going on, cuz? It's so funny though because cuz ain't he be a hoochie daddy. He be out here riding the bike with the hoochie daddy shorts on and shit. You know, he got the beard with the gray in it and shit. You know what I'm saying? He be out here in hoochie daddy mode. But I was finna say, so like, you know, and then like E be my homie E like 6'3". So I'm like 5'10". Let's say I was about 5, like dude on the video was 5'5". And I'm not even fucking tall, you know what I'm saying? I'm like average. I'm like average height, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if you can really see my height, but I'm like average height, you know what I'm saying? And like, I'm not even really tall though. the tallest you could go, like you'll go. He spent $170,000 for 5 extra inches. So you being 5'5", you was considered like a little bit shorter than average. Now average height is about 5'9", and you spent $170,000 to be 5'10". You know what I'm saying? Like the only problem is you're still not considered tall. To you, you are tall because you was short before and you was obsessing over your height. Or you considered yourself short and obsessed over your height. Because who the fuck is to say how short you is? Shit. A midget think you tall as hell. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Midgets be like, man, look at this big ass nigga. Oh, 5'5" ass, giant ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, ain't no telling. You know what I'm saying? He say he on his bike right now. He out here, y'all. But nah, so I was finna say, ain't checking out the show on the bike. That's love, E. That's what's up. But I was finna say, so it's like with the BBL, your booty, you think it look nice. It really looks stupid and it look disproportionate. But you only comparing it to what you had before. Your legs, you think they look long and you think you a tall guy now because before your legs was short. But what you gonna do about your arms though? You still got them Tyrannosaurus arms. You know what I'm saying? Let me at him with some long ass legs. That shit gonna look crazy as hell. You gonna have to get the cages on your arms. You gonna have to get them on your legs. You gonna be like Jack Hama off of Baki when he had to break all his limbs. But nah, for real though, that's crazy though, man, that they doing that like that. But I'm gonna tell y'all, you know, we doing anything. It seemed like I was just telling somebody this. Summer come around and summer is nice outside, right? Summer nice. People come out, bring their cars out. People showing more skin. People just in general, just a better feeling in the air. Just more people out and more activity going on. But if you ain't got shit going on in life, I know you hate summertime. Like, think about a nigga who ain't had no job, who ain't worked all winter or nothing. They love wintertime when everybody in the house. They hate the summertime when everybody coming out. People finna be washing their cars and all that. Man, I ain't even got no car. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers finna be spending money. Man, I can't even afford to go to Summerfest. Hey, let me get a square, dog. You got a square? You know what I'm saying? Them niggas is finna be sick with the summertime, but them is the jack boys though that you gotta watch out for, man, that sat up and thought they was gonna turn caking season into a lifestyle and shit. And now I said on my stat, I think I forgot to post it on Facebook though. I said on my stat, I said, it's over 80 degrees. You know what that mean? These hoes starting arguments over nothing. A nigga clear his throat around there. What? Why you clearing your throat? What you trying to say? I can't do this. Hoes starting arguments over nothing. When they get over 75 degrees, they won't out. I'm telling you. They starting arguments over anything. He say the shapes he's seeing right now. Ay. Listen, I'm telling you, man. It's some people, man, and not even in all that aside, you know what I'm saying? Physical stuff aside, just enjoying the feeling of summer. If you ain't did nothing all winter and you ain't got cause you know, summer is gonna be a lot of, like I said, going out. You gonna want to spend money, go places, do stuff like that. If you ain't did nothing, you ain't working, you don't do nothing with yourself, you hate the summertime. I already know you hate it. You like, man, I hate this shit. You like, man, you see when you see people driving by, you be like, man, here they go with that loud music. You see a group of bad chicks walking by, you be like, man, these hoes ain't shit this summer. It ain't even summer yet. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, you go back to the house, you try and go back to the house unemployed, your chick, she getting her little checks coming in from her other 7 baby daddies and shit. You know what I'm saying? She sending one of her kids away to the baby daddy that cared the most for the whole summer and shit. You can't breathe wrong around her house. You sneeze around there. You trying to give me your COVID. I can't do this. They trying to get loose for the summer, boy. I'm telling you. But speaking of that, we got to get into this last clip, man, because You know, a lot of these girls, you know, they can't wait for the summertime too, because this is when they thrive. This is when they shine. This is when they get pregnant. You know what I'm saying? This is when they get pregnant, in the summertime. But nah, let's talk about this LVE though, man. And if y'all don't know what LVE is loose Virginia energy. You know what I'm saying? So we got to talk about that. And today we talking about Asian Doll. Let's go. Shout out to Pink Book Lessons.
Rapper Asian Doll lit the internet up when she posted this on Twitter. She said, a lot of you guys are just meant to be a fun guy. That's it. Meaning I can have a blast with you, but you're not boyfriend material. Like we can't be in a relationship, but we can link, take trips, etc. Until I find my man to settle down with. LOL. One woman responded. She said, I think that's what most of these guys want. They are not offended, sis. As you all can imagine, a lot of women, they saw nothing wrong with this. They're like, just date multiple men all the time. And
Right, hold up, I'm gonna stop it right there. And like, she tried to say that, like, yeah, some of y'all are this, some of y'all are not relationship material. That's a more projecting, trying to be like, oh, men and women are the same, or like we do the same things, or we live the same, or think the same, or whatever. Like, you know, she say some of y'all guys are just for fun. Y'all ain't relationship material. Asian Doll, ain't nobody trying to be in no relationship with you. Like, it'd be so funny. Like, these girls be trying to accessorize themselves after the type of dudes they complain about ain't shit. This hoe got on like 3 chains, got her arms and shit all tatted. Only thing you got different than a dude is a BBL and you know what I'm saying, some baby hair and shit. But other than that, like, the chains, the tats, all that, man, ain't nobody trying to be in no relationship with your ass. This all tripping.
do whatever you want. And one of the quote fun guys even responded. He said, Lord, we've been saying this forever, but y'all want to argue with us. Let's hang out, turn up, smash from time to time, and go on about our business. Stop trying to make an N-word commit who's telling y'all he don't want that. All I gotta say is, ladies who don't want to be in the streets, you don't want to be an alley cat, don't listen to any of this mess. And let me tell you why. But first, take a second to make sure that you're subscribed to the channel and click the notification bell for all updates. Big shout out to Dallas, Texas, and everybody watching from the 214. Asian Doll is 26 years old. Pretty girl, but I just don't understand why she would all these tattoos just to follow the crowd and be a rebel. I never understood that. I'm sure majority of people will find that she looked more attractive without them. People always get upset when I talk about this, but those tattoos, they did not enhance her beauty. And no, this message is not for all the people with all the tattoos already. I'm talking to the young women right now who don't have tattoos. They may be thinking about it, and I'm just saying, don't do it. Do not be a follower. You look better right now without them. And if you ever wanted to remove them, it's extremely painful. You saw Black China had to go through to get that satanic tat off her back. Oh. Yeah, she literally had the devil riding her back. But anyway, Asian Doll started up a debate about women dealing with the fun guys until they found a good man. Another Twitter user responded. They said the fun guy is getting threesomes and all kinds of S. The one she settles with going to get to take care of the fun guy's children. Cold world. Asian Doll came back and said that she never said anything about having relations. She said that's not always the key to humans linking up who are financially stable and join.
Now listen, stop the fucking cap, Asian Doll. Stop, just cut it out. Now oh my God. I wish I had that meme. Oh my God. Wow. Because she was saying some shit. That's like when a bitch be like, oh yeah, I'm a hoe. Hey, I am a hoe, or whatever, trying to be funny. And like niggas being like, yeah, you is a hoe. Hey, you know what I'm saying? And then she trying to take it back like, nah, I ain't mean it like that. I meant having outward, eclectic, like try and make it be something else. Nah, don't try and clean it up. When you thought you was making some hoe points and motherfuckers just, man, basically just piled on like, yeah, you right, you is a hoe. We don't want to be in those. She said, these dudes don't deserve to be in relationships. And basically they said what I was saying. You right, we ain't trying to be in no relationship with your ass. Let a nigga hit and get the fuck up out of there. And then now she trying to say, I never said anything about us being sexually active with one another. Man, but then you talk about some guys are for fun, but they not boyfriend material. But she like, that isn't always the key to two humans linking up who are financially stable. Like, man, get the fuck out of here.
Want each
Let's
other's
go.
company. That's the reason he is a fun guy. Relations isn't fun. It's very serious and intimate. I'm thinking, yeah, right, it's serious and intimate to you, but to the fun guy, it's not. But Asian Doll went on to say, live life if y'all kid free. I gotta keep it a bean. When she said fun guys and taking trips, no one thought she was talking about just hanging out and being platonic. I don't think she meant that either. But when she got a little pushback, she was like, nah, I wasn't talking about having relations with the fun guys.
She tried to switch it up and throw a curveball. She tried to kick some hoe shit out there, but the hoes wasn't going for it. The niggas wasn't feeling her. Like, that era kind of over. You know what I'm saying? Like, the little... I mean, if you got money, you could still be on that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that hoe, like I'm out hoeing and all. But even girls ain't feeling that shit. Like, I got a daughter that's 18 and they not feeling that shit. Ain't no girls trying to run out here and be... You know what I'm saying? Trying to be the number one hoe no more and all that shit. That shit played the hell out, man. You know what I'm saying? They getting smarter. The younger girls is getting smarter and shit. The ones that ain't wising up, they basically just role playing a role and shit. You know what I'm saying? Probably some shit they seen their mama doing and ain't really had no man really come into their life yet and really straighten them up like that. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Asian Doll, stop it. There's no straight man linking up with you for no reason. If you have business dealings with him, or maybe you're in school and there's a project, that's different. Those are reasons. But a grown straight man isn't just going to go on trips with you, share rooms with you, and not expect to have relations with you. Financially stable or not, it doesn't matter. And she's like, okay, do whatever you want if you're kid free. Moving like this is how you slip up and lose your kid free status. You run around having quote fun with the fun guys, and then you end up pregnant by the fun guy. That's the point where you try to get serious, which is also the time when the fun guy reminds you that you're just the fun girl. He didn't want to be serious with you. And then there you go. This is how you end up with this baby. And then he's not wanting to have anything to do with none of y'all because y'all was having fun. You weren't supposed to be producing a baby in y'all lives. But because both of y'all were so reckless, just having fun, now y'all have this baby. Really, you're going to be the one stuck with the baby.
Baby fun boy. What y'all gonna call y'all baby? Fun. Y'all should name him Funnyon. It's always Funtavion. Name him Funtavion. But that is true. Girls be on some, I do what I want when I want to do it, and then go out, you know what I'm saying? Do what they want, get it done to them, in them. You know what I'm saying? Sloppy in them. And then push something out of them and be wondering who gonna pick up the slack. But I tell you who, Keith Sweater tell you who, nobody. No, the state gonna do it. That's who gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be a little nigga. You gonna have one braid on the side, just like this. Let's see you zoom up. Zoom it ain't showing me no love, y'all. Zoom it don't want to show me no love. I want to zoom in on little homie one braid he got. So we gonna have to do that. Hold on. Nobody. Zoom it, zoom it, zoom it. Zoom it 64. Let me see. Run it. All right. Boom. Nah, zoom in on little homie one braid. Gonna have little baby fun boy, and he gonna have one braid on the side, just like that. You know what I'm saying? This was badass. Little bad niggas got a braid like that on the side. You know what I'm saying?
And of course, by that time, most women, they are tired of having fun. Pushing out that baby took all of your energy. So now you're looking to settle down, and that's when you all of a sudden start actively, desperately looking for a good simp to come and rescue you and your baby from your bad, reckless decision disguised as fun.
Hey y'all! It's officially stepdaddy season. Yeah, what up? I got the car seat in the back. Let's go to the park.
You don't have to live.
It's almost like these hoes be so turned out and burnt out that they joke about they joke about actually being able to actually find a father for their kids, like actually find a stepfather. Day-to-day K in the building. What's going on with you, kid? It's all good as long as you show up. Moderation gang on deck. You know what I'm saying? It's so funny, yeah, because she joke about having a stepfather for her kids, or like joke like it's stepdaddy season. Like to them not doing shit that is reckless for clout is looked at as defeat. So it's like everything they say they gonna do, it's like they threaten to do it, or they joke about anything like the shit that's right that they should do. It's always a joke.
Live that out and see how it all goes down and how it's going to end. And basically, that's what the one commenter was trying to say to Asian Doll. But she saw that and she doubled down and said, I love a fun guy. I don't give a F what y'all talking about. Go cry about it. You don't have to have relations with your fun guy. He's your fun guy. Why are men so pressed females can have male company, enjoy life while young, no kids? Who says we have to be surrounded by feminine energy all day long, or we're labeled a 304? By the way, take a look at what she wrote the next day. She said, I wish a Jamaican man would come to me and say he don't. You can read the rest of that. And then her pinned comment says that she would have had relations with the guy on the first night if her cycle wasn't on. So yeah, a woman talking like this, when she made the comment that she made, it's not out of order for people to think that in addition to talking about hanging out and taking trips with the fun guy, that would also include relations. Asian Doll is basically saying that she doesn't care. She's going to deal with her fun guys until a good guy comes around. She can do whatever she wants, but
man, listen, Asian Doll talking like she just got all these guys and shit. Asian Doll, listen, you look like anybody and everybody. You ain't the only thing you got, from what I understand, is you used to be with King Von or something like that. That shit over. You look like anybody and everybody, man. You ain't got all these guys lined up. And who the fuck want King Von leftovers? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, she probably beat out and O block hers. It is probably the O block is right there. You can walk right through the O and shit. Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, this right. She a Nat. What up? Shout out to Fresh, man. Fresh in the bill. Shout out to my homie Billy. Yeah, man. She a Nat. She ain't.
Ladies, please don't go around listening to stuff like this. Here's what women her age have to understand. And I'm going to put this in simple terms. Sometimes another reason why you can't seem to run across the good guy is because you're allowing the bad guy or the fun guy, whatever you want to call him, you're allowing him to take up all of your time. How can there be space for the decent guy in your life when you keep allowing men that you know don't want to be with you seriously or commit to you take up your energy and be a placeholder? They are in the way.
I tell you the answer to that right there, because they want a simp to fight for him, because they see if he fighting the wrong battle. If he willing to fight the wrong battle for the wrong reasons, they could keep misleading him. You know what I'm saying? If he willing to fight for your virtue and honor that only exists in his head, and you don't got to show none of them traits, then shit, all you got to do is just keep him proving himself. You ain't even got to be nothing. It's no money down, nothing required of you. And this what they be looking for. You know what I'm saying? They be like in the, you know what I'm saying, run around here and shit. And I don't know what the hell going on, man.
I'm sorry, if you're a woman that want to be single, I'm not talking to you. If you're a woman that's not qualified for a decent high quality man because you're not a decent high quality woman, I'm not talking to you either. And side note, for whatever reason, they always try to make themselves a part of these conversations. Like, get out of the kitchen. You can't even sit at the dining room table. While we're talking about this, go ahead and sit on the porch and stay out of the conversation. But of course, they can't stand when they see people telling the truth and giving real information to younger women who haven't wrecked themselves yet, because they don't want to see those young girls do better than them.
I know that
so they
is
only
crazy.
want bad
I ain't think
information to
about
get to
that.
them so they can have the same results.
Did y'all think about that? Like, why the fuck is Asian dog? Why she even care about giving people advice for? What is you giving advice for? Talking about some fun nigga. He's a fun nigga. He's your fun nigga. Like, what is you? Who get their advice from Asian dog? You know what I'm saying? Is that her fucking name, Asian dog? Like, you ain't even got no real fucking name. And then it's so crazy because these be the same girls. Now, watch out for this. I'm going to tell y'all, watch out for everything she say. Because everything she say, they going to be like, leave her alone. Or whatever. But then when she switch up to saying the opposite of what she's saying now and agree with everybody who against it now and say, you know what, I'm changing my image up, yada, yada, yada. You can't be with it, don't be with no fun dude and all this and that. They gonna be like, praise him. You know what I'm saying? It's like they just gonna accept anything that come down the pipeline and shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that what it's all about any fucking way? Let me see. Fresh said she thought she was finna start a wave. Yeah. Nah, she thought she was finna start her wave. And they basically shot it down like, dog, we on the same page when it come to girls like you, Asian dog. You're not a relationship option. Like, you don't look the part. You don't act the part. You not even looked at like that. Even girls like that, what they having a hard time coming to terms with, and it's partly why she made that stat. Like, I'm gonna keep it real over in Mac World. Partly why she made that stat is because she's not getting the response from guys that she want. So she trying to make it seem like, oh, it ain't me, it's them. They just fun niggas. They just Asian dog. Who are the relationship guys that you just got waiting in the wings to settle down with? Don't no nigga want you. Don't no nigga want no relationship with you. You ain't got no choice but to fuck with some fun dudes. What is a dude who really want to save money and be something and do something with his life gonna do with Asian dog? The fuck you gonna do with some shit like that, bruh? The shit don't make no sense. She for like niggas who mama yelled at them all they fucking life and told them they wasn't shit. It's like the baby mama. It's like the mama's boy to bad bitch pipeline and shit. You ain't shit. And then they got a, nigga, you ain't shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like the same shit you been hearing all your life. The baby mama, the baby boy to baby mama pipeline. That's what I'm gonna call that shit. If you done had, cause she ain't running this shit on no man's son. You not running that shit on no family that raised the son. You're not running that shit on him. They gonna be like, son, can we talk to you in the other room? Hi y'all, I'm a Asian doll. What do you do, Asian doll? Well, shit, I do whatever. It's whatever with me. It's like, you know what I'm saying? When it's lit, it's up and it's up. They gonna be like, son, can we talk to you in the other room? They gonna be like, nah. Get her out of our house, dude. You know what I'm saying? What you gonna say? Put dad, I love her. Like, nah, you gonna get that hoe out of there. You know what I'm saying? Shit crazy. Fresh say the baby boy pipeline. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is, man. You get used to having this, waiting on your mama to validate you all your life because she mad at your daddy. And she always talk down on you, talk shit to you. Go chasing behind them hoes, waiting on them to validate you. I seen it from the jump. I seen it already, man. Like E say, it's typical, man. It's typical, you know, for the guys who was raised by their moms and shit. They got alley-ooped to these type of hoes to slam dunk them. Boom. You know what I'm saying? But it don't add up to a real nigga though. Like, and not even real in the sense of like, yo, real, but like real with yourself, man. Like real knowing that everybody ain't for you. You ain't gotta get the girl. Don't nobody gotta get fucking Cash Dog. Like Cash Dog, you better take, like, listen, Cash Dog had to give me some money for me to even be up and around her ass for real. Like, I ain't finna be up around your ass and shit. Or not Cash Dog, Asian Dog. My bad. Cash Dog, cool. She just can't act. That's Asian Dog, y'all. My bad. But nah, Asian Dog, ain't nobody checking for her, man. That hoe tripping. But yeah, man. Y'all already know what it is. My first show today, man. Mac World Live at 5, man. Thank you to everybody for checking me out. This what time we gonna do it every day. Hopefully it work out for everybody. being off work and everything, so y'all could just drop by and check out a piece of the show or check out the whole show or whatever, however it work out best for y'all. I'm on that day shift, like I told y'all, man. Caleb Plant that got whooped and sent me back into the workforce and shit, making bad bets. So, you know, we gonna keep this thing rolling. 5 o'clock. Shout out to the Moderation Gang Fresh. Shout out to Annette. Shout out to Kia. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the homies. Shout out to E. Shout out to Millset. You know what I'm saying? My cousin Arnell. And yeah, man, we working, y'all. This how we gonna do it every day. I've been working on editing my last boxing video forever, and I actually got a couple other ones coming down the pipelines too. I just got to get my workflow back adjusted with my new job and stuff, and then I had a power outage. But we back now. New show coming too. I got a new show coming, but it's gonna be a surprise for y'all. So I can't wait for that. It's gonna be funny too. Y'all gonna like it. But yeah, man, that's all I got for y'all today. Jason, what up? Billy, you ready for the big game? It's time to step up to the plate, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them bury you at the mound today. But nah, man, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for checking me out. Mac World Live at 5. Be back here tomorrow at the same time. So until then, later, y'all. I'm gone.